Is a Honda Rebel 250cc a good starter bike? So, this was the first motorcycle that I had ever owned, and this little bike, in my opinion, is the best starter bike for any new rider who is learning the ropes. So, a Honda Rebel 250cc weighs just 329 pounds and has a low seat height of 27 inches. So, this is a great option for shorter riders. So, I am 5'6", and it was very easy for me to plant my feet firmly on the ground, and the low seat height also allows you to maintain your balance. And this is especially important for beginner riders because you'll be learning how to maneuver low speed turns, cornering, parking, and other maneuvers as well. The Honda Rebel 250cc is a very forgiving bike, and it really is fantastic to learn different riding techniques that you will be tested on in the M1 skills test. So it's a great bike to learn how to do 90-degree turns and staying within the lines. That is on the M1 skills test. Cornering, how to do a fast stop, weaving in and out of a straight line of cones without running them over or knocking them over. And these are just some of the skills that you'll need to know and perform in an M1 skills test, at least in California, because these are just some of the things that I had to do for my M1 skills test. And I've owned 3 bikes so far. So the Honda Rebel 250cc, a Suzuki Boulevard S40, which was 650cc, and now I have a Yamaha Bolt C-Spec, which is 942cc. And the Honda Rebel, hands down, is the best and easiest bike to do U-turns and low-speed turns on. So hands down out of all the bikes that I've ever owned. Something else that's really great about the Honda Rebel is that it's very affordable and it's a very reliable starter bike. So you can purchase one anywhere between $1,800 to $3,000, and I owned my Honda Rebel for 2 years. And other than the normal upkeep and maintenance, the bike really never gave me any problems. It holds a great resale price as they don't really lose their value. And these bikes were discontinued in the United States in 2016. However, the demand is still really high for these bikes. So a little bit more about the bike. So the Rebel's tank holds 3.4 gallons of gasoline, and its fuel consumption averages about 52 to about 62.6 miles per gallon, which is pretty good for this little bike. It's a cruiser style bike, and it has a very comfortable upright seating position, and it can reach a maximum speed of 70 miles per hour. And I had ridden my Honda Rebel on the freeway many times. However, I do recommend that if you do this, try to stick to the right 2 lanes to stay safe, since it can only go up to 70 miles per hour. So this bike does come with a passenger seat and foot pegs. However, depending on the heights and the weights of both or either the rider and the passenger, it may not be such a good idea to have a passenger if both or either lean toward the taller or larger size. So could you ride with a passenger? Sure. Would it be comfortable? Maybe, maybe not. So it really just depends on the situation. I have ridden with a passenger on the bike, but like I said, I'm a fairly small person, and the passenger was also a fairly small person, so it worked. So overall, I highly recommend purchasing this bike if you are just starting out learning how to ride a motorcycle and you've had 0 riding experience before. I also highly recommend this bike if you are looking to improve your riding skills to pass an M1 skills exam, if you want to improve your confidence on a bike, or are looking for a reliable beginner or starter bike that won't break the bank. So my Honda Rebel will always, always, always remain as my favorite bike. And if you're considering buying one, I am very confident that you will love it just as much as I did. So I hope that this was helpful, and thanks for listening.